Even though we suffered a tough loss in Game 3, we're still in decent position. We did win Game 2 in Oklahoma City, and we are playing Game 4 at home, so if we do get this win and tie the series at 2-2 apiece, we're able to go into Oklahoma City with the momentum, and if we were able to pull out a win there, that would give us a 3-2 series lead, and we would bring it back to Minnesota with a chance to close out the series. But if we lose this game, we could definitely be in trouble, as that puts us down 3-1, and we'd have to go back to Oklahoma City, and they have a chance to close that out in Game 5, but they also have a chance to close it out Game 6 in Minnesota or Game 7 in Oklahoma City. So this probably is more of a must-win for us than it is them. If we do tie the series at 2-2, I think it puts us in a great position. I think the longer we make this series, it puts us in a better position to win due to our depth. They play their starters a lot more than we do. But if we lose this one, it's going to be tough. I don't see how we can beat Oklahoma City 3 times in a row, especially twice on the road. I know we've done it once, but 2 more times definitely doesn't seem too likely. So far, we're going back and forth. First quarter of every single series, or every single game, I should say, of this series, it's been at least 25-25 on both sides. You can see we ended the quarter tied 27 apiece. And keep that in mind, because this game definitely does stay close. Now we're in the second quarter. Kevin Love once again shooting lights out. He's been on fire the last couple games of this series, and he's a huge reason why we've been in these games. Now we're running a fast break. Budinger with a great pass to Evan Turner, who finishes a nice reverse layup there to tie things at 38-6. Now it's 38-36. Kevin Durant misses the jumper, but Serge Ibaka is there for the putback, and he has definitely been giving us problems. Every single game this series, he's had a double-double. It seems like he's scoring close to 20 points a game. There's been 2 games where he's outscored Kevin Durant, and he gets 14-15 rebounds a game. So Serge Ibaka definitely gives us problems. I know earlier in the series when I said we probably should have traded for a backup center, we did get Stiesma, but I feel like we probably should have grabbed somebody else because we still are having trouble on the boards. And the first half comes to an end, and it once again is still tied at 51 apiece. So it was tied at the end of the first quarter, and now it is tied at halftime. But in the third quarter, Oklahoma City starting to make their run. So they're up 62-54, excuse me, and we start to get some of the bench players in. In Game 2, I did a trap that really brought us back and got us the win. So I figured, why not put in the bench players? I go very small. I got JJ Barea. I got guys like Turner at the 2 or 3. I got guys like Chase Budinger at the 4. Sometimes I put Pekovic at the 5. Sometimes I put Derek Williams at the 5. But what we do is we run a half-court trap. And if you guys are doing this, you want to control the center at all time, because the center will come up to trap and they'll get a wide-open dunk. So control the center, get all the way back, guard the hoop. And the half-court trap can be pretty good. When Russell Westbrook isn't in the game, we seem to turn Reggie Jackson over a ton. We end up getting a 3-pointer off the turnover, and we're only down 1 point. It's 73-72 at this point. Reggie Jackson still playing point guard. Kicks this one over to Cephalosha. Cephalosha's going to make a spin move. We double team him. That forces Jeremy Lamb into a tough shot. Derek Williams gets that rebound. And now later on in that possession, we kick it out. Barea is going to pump fake, get Jeremy Lamb in the air. Pull up from about 17 feet. He misses it, but Pekovic is there for the offensive rebound. Pekovic was all over the offensive glass this game. So the bench definitely help us out here. Derek Williams gets that block. I know he's extremely undersized to be playing center, but we have a ton of speed on the floor. Shabazz Muhammad gets a 3 off the turnover, and the bench is playing excellent. They gave us the lead, and this half-court trap is working beautiful. JJ Barea, he came off the bench. He was doing awesome. He did get a little fatigued, so now Rubio's in there. He also is a pretty good defender. He ends up forcing the steal. Kevin Martin gets it. We throw it to Rubio, who throws the lob, but we can't connect. We really could have used that 2 points. Hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt us at the end of the game. With about 6 seconds left, Kevin Martin hits a 3-pointer. We're still in that half-court trap. I'm back with Derek Williams, but Russell Westbrook's going to run all the way in the corner for an open 3-pointer, and he gets that one to go. So once again, at the end of the third quarter, we are still tied. It's been tied at the end of every single quarter. And now we go into the fourth quarter, a crucial Game 4 on the line. I got the starters back in there at this point. Kevin Love, he's going to pump fake, drive, find Pekovic underneath. Great pass by Kevin Love. He's such a good passer for a power forward. Also a great shooter, really extends the floor. But now Oklahoma City, they started to pull away a little bit, started getting to the line. So I put the bench back in. I decided, why not start doing that half-court trap again? We're down 7 points at this point, but Derek Williams hits a three-pointer to cut it just to 4. And now 105-101, Muhammad down underneath. He's going to kick it out to Buninger for a three-pointer, and he knocks that one down. So we're down by 1 point with 2 minutes remaining. We're down 3 at this point, and I was thinking, do I put the starters back in? But I rolled with the bench. Muhammad kicks this one out, but it gets tipped, so he's forced into a bad shot at the elbow. He ends up missing it. And now Oklahoma City, they have a fast break, a 3-on-1. Jeremy Lamb's going to go up, give this one to Russell Westbrook, who finishes to put us up, put them up 109-104. And now Ricky Rubio, once I put the starters back in, turns it over on the pick and roll. Russell Westbrook goes up and dunks that one. And I don't even want to see the replay because that would be the dagger for this game. So I'm thinking I made a mistake. The bench did get us back in the game and the lead. In the fourth quarter, they did get it back to 1 point, but I'm thinking I left them in too long. I probably should have called a timeout and put the starters in with about 2 minutes left. But I don't know. I felt the bench was playing good enough to be able to give us the lead back. You can see Russell Westbrook had 34 points and 13 assists. A lot of those points came in the fourth quarter. Seems like every single game in the fourth quarter he comes out and just dominates. Kevin Durant once again didn't score too many points, but he's still doing enough for them to get the win. So they go up 3-1 in the series. And now if we lose, we go home for the rest of the season. So hopefully we can pull out maybe a miracle comeback. Maybe we can win 3 in a row. I don't know. But now it's back off to Oklahoma City, and it comes down to must win at this point.